We're looking at homework from section 3.1. This is question number 10. Identify the sample space of the probability experiment and determine the number of outcomes in the sample space. Draw a tree diagram. So we're determining a person's entree, which consists of either steak, chicken, or pork, and the vegetable for their dish, which consists of either corn or broccoli. We want to identify the sample space and figure out how many outcomes there are. So I'm going to build a tree diagram, and that's going to help us answer the other questions. So the first thing that the person needs to do is choose their entree. They have 3 choices for the entree, so when we draw that on a tree diagram, we draw a 3-pronged tree, which has a branch for steak, a branch for chicken, and a branch for pork. You could use S, C, and P. This problem is a little confusing because there are 2 different things that stand for C, but if we keep in mind what level we're at, it'll make a little bit of sense. So I'm just going to use the names instead of the letters. So steak, chicken, or pork. Once they've chosen their entree, they have 2 choices for their vegetable. So off of each one of these potential choices for their entree, we need a 2-pronged tree that represents their vegetable choice. So they can choose corn or broccoli, corn or broccoli, corn or broccoli. We don't know which entree they're going to choose, so at the end of each one of those entrees, we have to have the next 2 choices available for them. Now, when you're reading a tree diagram, what you're really doing is you're starting at the top and trying to make your way down to the bottom in all different possible ways. So if we start at the top, the person could choose steak, then corn, that's one outcome. Steak, then broccoli is a second outcome. Chicken, then corn is an outcome. Chicken, then broccoli. Or pork, then corn. Or pork, then broccoli. So the number of terminal points at the bottom of your tree is the size of your sample space. And the sample space itself in this problem is steak corn, steak broccoli, chicken corn, chicken broccoli, pork corn, pork broccoli. And I've used the letters to abbreviate. And that's choice A. Then the number of outcomes, we just count up those outcomes in the sample space. There are 6 outcomes in the sample space. And that's your answer.